my name is Christine Fromgen Carrera. I graduated from the undergraduate architecture program in '89 and the master's program in '95. And this building is beautiful. They did an amazing job, and I think that one of the most wonderful things about this new design is that it incorporates all of the sustainable technology, lighting, energy efficient systems of current day and modern day technology within the structure of a beautiful historic stone building, and they pulled it off beautifully. And they even have smart touch screen display boards, which is so exciting. So I think that the reason that this is important is because I think architecture as a profession, it's time for them to move into the 21st century and embrace the past in a way that hasn't happened before. And I think that this is a perfect example of that. So it's a great model. So my first thoughts. I came to the building when it was under construction and it was being held up by steel, and I ran into Bob Shibley at a lecture, and he mentioned he'd give me a tour, but I unfortunately didn't have the opportunity to take him up on that offer. So I'm back today to get this tour of the finished product. And before that, I was here, back in '95 when this was the administrative building, and they had created some lecture hall space in the larger middle room, and all of the studios were in Crosby. It's great to see. It's great to be here and hearing the lectures and the discussions that are being held today are they make me feel like I'm back at home. And the conversations and the discussions are really exciting because they're addressing real world, real life issues through the lens of architecture, planning, design, and sustainability, and the future's good.
So speaking of the future, if you were to give advice to any student who is looking into becoming an architect, what would you suggest?
A couple of things. One thing I always tell architects, people who are interested in becoming architects, is that they should take some business classes. That's one thing I don't know if that's happening here, but the reason is because then that will give you the opportunity to work for yourself and create your own economic sustainable practice, which I think is gives you the opportunity to do your mission and to direct, to be the puppeteer and do what you need to do. That architects don't need to know everything, but they need to know everything so that they can, direct, be like a director, a composer of their vision, and work collaboratively. And that's a key component, working collaboratively, as we're hearing here today. That's one of the main things you learn, is that it's not just about buildings, it's about community, it's about the world, it's about energy, it's about economic sustainability, it's about culture, bridging all the gaps and making all the connections in cities. It's all about connections.
Very cool.